The creative process for Lights and Sounds involved Peter Mosley and myself leaving after 19 months of touring and going to New York City and finding some time to get away from kind of the hectic schedule that we had been on and the kind of surreal lifestyle of traveling from a different city every single day and just focusing on, playing guitar and writing music and finding out what we wanted to construct this record as and what we wanted it to be about and what direction we wanted to take with our music. So we spent about 4 or 5 months starting to sort of get the foundation of most of the songs that were going to be on the record just kind of on our own in our own little freezing cold winter in New York. And then we went back to sunny California and met up with the rest of the guys, and we had a good month and a half to do a lot of pre-production, which we didn't have the chance to do on Ocean Avenue so much. We really had time to focus on each song individually and get it exactly where we wanted it, whereas with Ocean Avenue we were almost running out of time every single day. So we kind of just had to say, all right, that's good enough, let's go with it. And this time it was like, that's not good enough, let's make it better every day. And I think it really, in the end, you can really tell there was a lot more crafting, there was a lot more focus on each individual song. And it made a record that we are probably more proud of than anything we've ever done as a band. We were asked to do a cover song for Stripped, and because of the fact that Ben Folds 5 in particular, the band, was arguably, I think we would concur, one of the greatest bands to ever walk the planet. And I don't know that we did any justice to that song whatsoever, but we really enjoyed playing it, and it was fun to. It's always fun to take an artist or a song that you are that passionate about and try and make it your own. And I don't know, Ben, sorry, hopefully we didn't completely butcher your song, but it was fun to play. They assembled us out of spare parts and Capitol Records Studio A, and we threw us in a tour bus.
Majority of Yellowcard was a group of friends. We were a group of friends from Jacksonville. We were growing up and learning how to drink together, and we thought we'd try and...
You have to learn how to drink nowadays?
We did learn. I learned.
I learned too.
It was a long learning process. Anyways, then we started to try and play music together, which we can all agree was a big mistake, but we're having a good time. And
still trying to perfect.
So and this is back in 1997. We went through a few member changes. What you see before you is a weathered group of bitter young men, and we're just trying to make some music. We started out in Jacksonville, Florida, moved out to California, got an indie record deal on Lobster Records, and just started touring out a van that we bought, and hopefully the rest is history or not.
Yeah.
But it's a long journey, and what you have today is sad. I don't know. I didn't know where I was going.
Sean used to come over after school, and he would hang out with the original lineup of Yellowcard, and kind of the few times I was there, because I wasn't in the band, but I would oftentimes go over there to learn about drinking. That was a good place. It was like a good school for that over there. It was that practice space.
It was like a crash course.
Yeah, and so I would go over there and hang out, and Sean would just kind of pick away at guitar parts and solos and leads, and eventually someone was like, dude, we should amp that thing up, and you should start playing in the band. And it was never something that was focused on like, let's if we have a violin, we'll be different. It was like we were raised in a really creative environment. The high school we went to was a performing arts school, and so you got kind of, people were really into lots of different kinds of art and stuff, and it's kind of a melting pot for something like that to happen,
And also the song "Me First" too that you played on.
Yeah, the first time was like a slower song that they had, and they were like, let's use a violin on it. Sean's our friend, and after he played on that song, it became more of a regular thing.
Yeah,
so.
We had this really cool ballad rock song, and he played violin in the middle, and we thought it sounded really cool, so we decided to use him on everything else after that.
Thanks, guys.
Well, when we heard about it, we were initially excited about it, mainly because we got the opportunity to explore covering a song that we've never even dreamed of touching before. But That was like a month ago that we rehearsed for it, and it was kind of
We're really
fastly approached us.
Yeah, but I mean, we're always really excited to do stuff like this, to do acoustic stuff. I think it's kind of a test of a band's potential and talent, is whether or not they can strip themselves down of kind of the distortion and the crowd noise that covers a lot of things, and kind of play naked like this. And we're always excited to do stuff like this, and if we're speaking frankly, it would have been nice to have a little more time to prepare for this, but we did the best we could, and we had a good time. So thanks for having us. Hi, we are Yellowcard. We're coming at you raw and real on Stripped, and we want to say thank you for supporting live music on the web.